Hi, guys. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening. This is Unbound Chapters, and my name is Elsie. How are you all guys doing today? Happy Sunday, guys. Happy Sunday. This is Unbound Chapters, and the name is Elsie. Happy Sunday, guys. How is everyone doing? Is everyone having a good Sunday? Happy Sunday, guys. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, or even good night, wherever you guys happen to be joining from. Okay. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. This is Unbound Chapters, and the name is Elsie. Alrighto, we're gonna get started in a minute. I'm just gonna wait for a few people to join in, and we'll get started. Happy Sunday. How is everyone doing? How is everyone doing? I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're all having a happy Sunday. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for joining in, Samuel. Thanks for joining in, Jesus. Thanks for joining in, guys. Happy Sunday and good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you guys are joining from. Invite someone to join in. Invite someone to join in. Invite someone to join in, guys. Invite someone to join in. Invite someone to join in. Invite someone to join in. So today we're going to talk about dating after trauma, part 3. Dating after trauma, part 3. Because last week on Sunday, I did the part 1 and part 2. But we didn't have time to finish it off. So today we're going to finish it off. And it's not going to be a long video because I do have an appointment around in an hour. So it's not going to be a long video. So invite someone to join in, guys. How are you all? Welcome, Catherine. Welcome, Annabelle. Thanks for joining in, guys. We're going to be finishing off dating after trauma. Part 3. We'll do dating after trauma part 3. So please invite someone to join in and share the live. I'm going to get started in a few minutes. Yes, you can join, Catherine. You can join. If you send a request, I will accept the request for you to join. So today I'll actually instead of me doing all the talking, I will actually prefer to accept requests so viewers can share their experiences and about dating after trauma. And if there's any advice you want to get, you want to give other people, feel free to give it. So instead of me doing all the talking, I'll prefer viewers to join the live and and just share your experiences of dating after trauma. And if there's any advice you want to give the other viewers, any advice that worked for you, that's what I want to do today. So I'll change the format a little bit. I would like to say something to everyone. Absolutely, Catherine. I really love that. Please send a request. I will accept you, and then you can actually get us started. Okay, send a request. So we're talking about dating after trauma, guys. Thank you for joining, guys. Please share the live, invite someone to join in. Dating after trauma, but we're doing a different format today. I'm inviting people to request to share your experience of dating after trauma and anything you learned, any advice you want to give. I requested. Catherine, you requested. I'm just gonna look through. To accept your request. So what we're doing, guys, I'm just looking through to accept Catherine's request. She has something to share with us. Whilst I'm doing the... Catherine, I haven't actually received your request yet. Let me see this. Let me click this and see. I've seen it. Okay, accept. So, guys, we have Catherine here. Hello, Catherine. Hello. Hi, Catherine. Can you please lower your music? I can't hear you. Hello, Catherine. Oh, I think you've muted yourself. Okay.
Oh, sorry about that.
That's all right, Catherine. Welcome. And thanks for requesting to join in. So I'll just tell this to the other viewers. So we're talking about dating after trauma. And if you guys have any experiences to share or anything that worked for you whilst you were dating after trauma and you want to share with us, please request and I will accept the request for you to share. So over to you, Catherine. Please tell us where you're joining from.
Sorry, 1 second.
That's okay. We're just waiting for Catherine, guys. We'll give her time to get ready. She has something to share with us, guys. How are you all doing? Write in the comment section where you're joining from whilst we wait for Catherine. Can you guys write in the comment section where you're joining from? Welcome, Angel. We're waiting for welcome, Cape Abel. Welcome, Kobe 7589. Welcome, JP. Welcome, Adsi. We're just waiting for Catherine, okay? She asked us to give us 1 second. She's on mute. When she's ready, she'll let us know, guys. How are you all doing? Where are you guys joining from? We're talking about dating after trauma. Dating after trauma. That's what we're talking about, guys. And we're doing a different... Welcome, Willow. How are you doing? Hi back, Catherine. Oh, she's gone offline. Okay, Catherine's just gone offline. Catherine, if you can please request again, I will accept you so you can share with us what you wanted to share with us. So last week, Sunday, I did a 2 live sessions. Okay, I'm just gonna accept Catherine, guys. Hello, Catherine. Hello, Catherine. Catherine is having a bit of technical difficulties. Please bear with her. Catherine, you can request again and I'll accept it. Okay. Please request again and I'll accept it. Yeah, she's having a tiny little bit of technical glitch, but she will get there. And but in the moment, if anyone has anything to share, so we're talking about dating after trauma, and today I'm just gonna accept Catherine again, guys. There we go. Fingers crossed it works this time. Over to you, Catherine. You can unmute yourself. You can unmute yourself. Okay, that's fine. That's all right. And if you have any advice to share at the end, you can let us know. So Catherine wrote in the comment section that she wants to play a song based on her trauma. So go ahead, Catherine. All right, Catherine, thanks for that song. All right, guys. So I actually didn't hear the words of the song as it went off. Are you able to share the title of the song at all in the comment section? I would love to see the lyrics of the song. So today we're changing the format, guys. I've already done a part 1 and part 2. Gangster Tap. Okay. Is there any advice you have for us in gangster rap? All right. Okay. I will note that, and I'll love to listen to the lyrics. So Catherine, what stood out for you in that song? Please share it in the comment section. Please share it in the comments section. Oh, it's based on the trenches. Oh, that's interesting. Wow. I'm really going to listen to it after the live. Yeah. Did he actually help you heal? It's based on what you went through. Oh, okay. So has he helped you to heal and moved on? Christopher Finn, thanks for joining in. Did that song, Gangsta Rap, did it help you to heal? Do you think it helped you a little bit? Or someone motivated you? That's really good. It's really good. Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness. I'm so sorry to hear you were homeless. Wow. It's not easy. Life is not easy. Yeah, so for those of you who just joined, we had a lovely lady on the line, Catherine. She shared a song named Gangsta Rap on for us. Is based on her own trauma experiences. She said she was homeless and someone motivated her, and that song has helped her. So yeah. So personally, I haven't heard the words, but I'm gonna listen to it. Maybe I can play it on the live. Yeah, I actually have to learn how to do these things, Catherine. Technically, I have no technical skills, no technicality when it comes to doing the live. I just sit back and talk. I don't even know how to operate the device that I'm using. So that's a homework for me. I have to learn how to do that. I actually promised someone the other day that I'm going to learn how to do it. Oh, I should play it on another device. Oh, a TV? Okay, I have to get another device. So now I'm doing the live on my phone. I don't have any other device. So I'll make arrangements for that. But I'm definitely going to listen to that. And I really appreciate you sharing, because we all have a story, we all have a journey, and I really like when people jump in to share their experiences and what worked for them. And for me, music was what saw me through like my own trauma, my own healing journey. It was music. Music. So I do love music. I love the words. I think it's powerful, and everyone can relate to music. It's a universal language. Comedy, welcome. Ella, welcome. So guys, this is Unbound Chapters. We are talking about dating after trauma. So my name is Elsie and I'm in Western Australia. Thank you, Catherine. Thanks for joining in. I appreciate you joining in. Enjoy your grocery shopping, and please share the live and invite someone else to join in. Thanks, Catherine. Bye, Catherine. You're from Esperance. So Ella is on the She's from No, you didn't say you're from Esperance. My apologies. You asking whether I've been to Esperance. I've never been to Esperance. It's on my bucket list to go. I heard it's very far from Perth, but I'm gonna try and go one day. Is that where you are? Do you reside there, Esperance? Where are you guys joining from? This is Unbound Chapters. We are talking about dating after trauma. So we did a part 1 and part 2 of dating after trauma. Today is the part 3. So with the part 3, I just want to take a different approach. I just want people to share their experiences. So please send a request and I'll accept it. And it doesn't have to be anything long. It can be something very brief. You tell us, briefly. You don't have to provide any details of your trauma, or you can just share what worked for you. So we had a lovely lady, Catherine, who shared that a particular music worked for her when she was going through her own trauma. So we're talking about dating after trauma, guys. I've already done part 1, 2. I don't want to be the only one talking. I want this to be very interactive. Sorry. If you have any advice you want to share with the viewers, feel free to either type it in the comment section or send a request and tell us about what worked for you when you were experiencing your own trauma. Okay? Send me a request. Share with me what worked for you. Maybe it was, anything. I don't know. What sort of coping strategies worked for you? Okay, when you wanted to date after trauma, what sort of things did you put in place to help you to actually navigate that space? Did you change the way you communicated? Did you, start to write down the red flags? Did you write a list of things that you wanted to see in a partner? What did you do? Did you actually change your criteria altogether? As in, maybe you enjoy dating, a specific type of guys. They have to have 6 packs, or I don't know. Or they have to be a certain height, or, or they have to be in a certain industry in terms of trade. Did you change those sort of criterias? Okay, maybe you like a guy who is very athletic and, and unfortunately your experience with all guys that are athletic has been physical abuse, that in terms of domestic abuse. So therefore, you suffered that trauma, and as a result, for you to date again, you don't want a guy who even goes to the gym. Because you just feel, oh my gosh, I'm a tiny, 65 kilos or 52 kilos or whatever. If I get this big guy who goes to the gym, they're just gonna bash me again. It's like, is it a reminder of your trauma? Because of that trauma that you've suffered, when you're gonna date again, you don't want to go out with those type of guys. What has your experiences been? This is Unbound Chapters. We're talking about dating after trauma. Dating after trauma. If you haven't listened to the other 2 videos, please jump on my YouTube channel. It's Unbound. There's a space in between chapters. And listen to the other 2 videos of dating after trauma. This is the final series of dating after trauma. And after today, I'll move on to another topic. So I want viewers to share their experiences of dating after trauma. Your experience of dating after trauma. How long did it take you for you to actually start dating again when you experienced trauma? Did you go for a guy with similar characteristics? Did you go for a person with similar characteristics? Please share your dating experience. If you have any dating advice, share it, share it, share it. If you have any dating advice, please share it. Okay, if you have any dating advice, please share it. Welcome, Sandy. Welcome, Sandy. Thank you for joining in. Please share the live. Share this live. Yeah, we're talking about dating after trauma. What sort of experiences do you want to share with us? You can write it in the comments section, or you can send me a request and I will accept your request for you to verbally share your experience. Thanks for joining, Josh. We're talking about dating after trauma. If you guys have any experience that you want to share with us, any advice that you want to share with us, anything that worked for you, any mistakes that you did and you don't want other people to, thanks for joining, Nash, you don't want other people to commit or do the same error. Maybe there's one particular thing that you didn't know about and now you do. Or it could be that, you made that mistake and you're like, oh my goodness, I wish someone had told me. What worked for you? And when you started dating after trauma, was it actually a successful date? Did it work for you? How long did the date last for? Did it turn into a long-term relationship? I really want viewers on here to please start sharing your story. I've actually changed the approach for today's live. I want this to be interactive. This is Unbound Chapters. This platform was created to support women who are going through, they are on their healing journey after they've experienced adversities in life. It could be different forms of trauma, be it domestic violence, divorce, abuses that are psychological and emotional that we physically cannot see. It could be financial trauma. It could be the death of a loved one. It could be homelessness. It could be being in trouble with the law and they're just trying to rebuild themselves and navigate that aspect of their lives. And they're looking for a platform which is non-judgmental for them to heal. That's what this platform is here for. Today we're talking about dating after trauma, part 3. Part 1 and 2 is uploaded on my YouTube channel. This is part 3. And I'm inviting viewers to share their experiences. So if you've experienced anything or advice that you want to give other viewers in terms of your own dating, you can write stuff in the comment section. Okay, so please feel free to chuck stuff in the comment section that worked for you. What stood out for you when you started dating after trauma? Did you feel you were healed enough to start dating? How long did you wait for before you started dating after trauma? Did you wait a month? A year, a couple of years, 6 months, 3 months? What actually made you jump into dating again after the trauma you experienced? Did you reflect? Did you analyze on what you went through? And did you change the criteria that you don't want to attract those sort of people anymore? Can you guys write something in the comment section? Write something in the comment section. This is a healing platform and we are all learning. We are all learning. We are all learning. We are all learning. Did you change your boundaries? If you don't know what boundaries are, jump onto my YouTube channel. I did a whole session on boundaries, part 1 and 2, and learn about boundaries. Thanks for joining in, Sophia. So we're talking about dating after trauma. Did you have the experience of when you started dating after trauma, it didn't last long because you haven't worked on your trauma and you ended that dating again to take a step back? Can you share your experiences? Chuck something in the comment section about your experience so someone can learn from it, so another sister can learn from it. I really don't want you to have that, worth of experience that you keep to yourself. Please be generous. Share your experience. Share your experience. I want another person to learn from your experience. What hurt you the more when you started dating after trauma? Did you try to do comparisons with a new partner? And did you actually come to realization that they have similar characteristics as the previous person you were with? And how did you navigate that to keep going? How did you actually navigate that to keep going? Especially when you feel the relationship was becoming one-sided. You are a giver and you continue to give and give and give, and the other person doesn't give at all, and you feel this relationship is not fair. So let's say it's their birthday or whatever, and you save a whole lot of money and you buy them a very nice gift. And whereas when it's your birthday, they just go to the dollar store and buy you a perfume at the dollar store, which basically costs $4, and they wrap it up and they give to you and they write on it, it's not about the price, it should be from the heart. How did that make you feel? How did that make you feel? Guys, we're talking about dating after trauma, part 3. And I'm inviting viewers to share their experiences because it's actually really crucial. Sometimes it's important to learn from other people's experiences. And I know you guys have a whole lot of nuggets, advice, for other people to benefit from. So please write something in the comment section about your own advice or something that stood out for you that you wouldn't want another sister who is healing, who is on the healing journey to experience. Do you actually feel that maybe you have kids with your partner and all they do is being very self-centered? They don't care about your feelings at all. They will get up early and do whatever they want to do to make their day easier. Whereas they don't even know how you navigate that space to take care of the children before, the evening time. Do you find that selfish? Do you think they do not care? So when you've experienced that whole trauma and you're gonna date again, what would you tell a friend, a sister, a loved one, so they don't end up committing the same errors, the same mistakes that you made? Can you guys write something in the comment section? Today we're gonna be learning. We are learning from other people's experiences of dating after they've experienced trauma. I don't want to be the only one talking, guys. So write something in the comment section. Write an advice or send a request. Send a request and I'll accept it. So you guys can share your experiences of dating after trauma. What advice would you give a friend, a niece, a nephew, an auntie who wants to date again after trauma? What sort of advice will you give them? What sort of advice? If there's one thing you say to them, what would you say to them? Chuck it in the comment section or send a request to share. What sort of advice will you give a friend, a loved one, who wants to date after they've experienced trauma? If there's anything that I'll say to them, I'll tell them to never ignore the red flags. They should never ignore the red flags, because that's the simplest advice I can give anyone. And trust me, there will be red flags. There are always red flags. Never ignore the red flags. If there's any other thing that I'll tell them to be intentional in what they do. They should be intentional in everything they do. They shouldn't just take things for granted. That's another advice I'll give them. And Eliza, thanks for joining in. We're talking about dating after trauma. Millie, is it? I can't see this name properly. We're discussing dating after trauma. And I'm interested to know from viewers, what's one advice you want to give someone who wants to date after they've experienced trauma? What's one advice you want to give someone who's experienced, who wants to date after they've experienced trauma? Would you ask them to wait forever? Would you even tell them, don't date again? You focus on yourself? I don't think anyone is an island, and it's actually not healthy for us to live as islands, right? You need someone, I need someone. We all need each other. We all lean on each other. However, when you've experienced a very high intensity of trauma during your dating or relationship journey, and it's really shattered you, it broke you, it affected your mental health, it gave you sleeplessness, it reduced your appetites. In some occasions, it either adds to your weight, that you end up gaining weight, or you end up losing weight drastically, which becomes very unhealthy. And after experiencing all that, you are healing, but then you want to date again. What are the things you look out for? Or you are even dating. What would you say to someone who is on that journey? What would you say to that person? Would you be willing to just put, all people in one box? You put them under one umbrella and say, oh, they're all the same? Or you dated someone who falls under a certain category of profession. Therefore, you don't want to date anyone with that profession again, because you feel, oh, you've just put labels on them that anyone who does that profession, automatically, they're going to give me trauma. Is that what you've done? Have you sort of, label them and you stigmatizing them based on that one or a couple of experiences? Is that what you're doing? Is that healthy? Do you think that is the solution? And the other thing that I'm going to ask again, maybe you dated someone with a specific name, of course, and any guy who comes closer to you with that name, you just don't want to have anything to do with them. So I have this lady who shared her experience, and she gave me the permission to actually share it. So I'm going to share it with you guys. So when she was in college, okay, she ended up with this guy for like a couple of years. And the guy had a really huge family. You know, those sort of families that you have like 11 siblings, the auntie lives in the house, the uncles live in the house, the cousins, like really, really large family. And she thought they loved her. And it turned out that they only liked her and they took advantage of her because she came from a very wealthy family. So they all took advantage of her, even the aunties and uncles, and yeah. So at the end of the day, when the relationship was done and she was really, really broken, it took like an entire 3 years for her to like come to an acceptance, a radical acceptance of what they've done to her, and for her to even start therapy and heal. So I was talking to her and I asked her, so if she wants to date again, like what's one thing that she will be very mindful of? And she told me that she will never, ever give her all to someone that she's known for under a year. She will lend them like a complete stranger, no matter how close they get to her. She will also test them. So when she spoke about testing them, I asked her, what do you mean by that? And she said she will try to get a reaction from them. So she will do something to see how they react under certain circumstances, to see their true colors, their true nature. She wouldn't just settle and say, oh my goodness, I've met this person, I've met their family, they're all really sweet people. She wouldn't just do that. She wouldn't take things for granted. So she told me she'll do something, she can even tell her partner that, she's stuck in the hospital and she needs this money, or she needs this sort of help, or she has to travel somewhere, which is 7 hours. She would just say something to see how they will react in real life circumstances. And when she said that, I told myself that is actually true, because when you are in a relationship with someone and you don't test the boundaries, You don't test them to see. If I say test, guys, my accent, okay, is T-E-S-T. That's what I mean. All right, T-E-S-T, that's what I mean, okay? So when you test them to see what is truly in them. So supposing you just make something up to get them really angry. Maybe they've never been angry in your face before. You've never seen them angry in real life. But then all they show you is sweetness, and you really want to see the true colors, because that is important attributes for you to know. It should be part of your list when you want to date, okay? So you do something or say something just to see how they react. Then all of a sudden, they stop talking to you. They cut you off. Then that's a very good sign, a huge red flag for you to know that, oh, okay, so these are their true intentions. This person doesn't know how to manage conflict. So what if you ended up being with them for the next 10 years? They're just going to give you problems. So it's always good to test people's reaction. If you want to date after trauma and you don't want to experience that trauma again, whatever trauma you went through, you have to test that reaction. So let's say you experienced financial abuse. It was really, really bad. They took from you and took from you and took from you until you became completely depleted. All right? When you're going to date again, because you've experienced financial abuse, serious financial trauma, that they wiped out your bank account, they used your, what's it called? Your postcard, your credit card, or whatever. Whoever you're going to date again, you have to see how they react when it comes to finances. All right? By doing so, you test their reaction. So it could be an example of you requesting to borrow some money for some medical procedure for a family member, which is very urgent, to see how they'll take it. Knowing very well that the amount that you're asking for, they actually do have that amount. Please like this video and share. Like the video and share. Like the video and share. This is Unbound Chapters. And we're talking about dating after trauma. Dating after trauma, okay? Dating after trauma. There's a part 1 and 2 uploaded on YouTube channel under the name Unbound Space Chapters. Okay? Go there and view it. And if you haven't already followed this channel, this account, please follow it. Follow it. I do live every now and then, and I do post every day, so you can enjoy this. Invite a friend, invite a friend. Write in the comments section what sort of topics you want us to be discussing. So I'm talking about dating after trauma, and I'm saying it's always good for you to get a reaction from whoever you're going to date, for you to know what's in them. Because if you truly don't know someone and you just feel, oh my God, I've written this list down that they should be respectful, they should be nice, they should be caring, they should be generous. Maybe your version of generosity is for them to buy you a gift from the dollar store. There's nothing wrong with getting a gift from the dollar store. But if someone's resources is as large as the ocean, and all they can give you is a bottle of water out of that ocean, then they are not being generous enough. Okay? Then they are not being generous. Then you're creating a long-term problem for yourself. Now, let me use another example. When your trauma was physical abuse, every little thing, they shove you off, they punch you, they slap you, they just jump on you and attack you. And you want to know whether the new person that you're going to be dating is the same. What you have to do is to again test their reaction. So how do you do that? You could say something that happened in your past to this new person to see whether they're going to slap you, whether they're going to push you, whether they're going to scratch you, pinch you, whether they're going to do those things. If they don't do that, then testing reactions is so important. You test to see what sort of reaction you can get. Because the only way you can truly know someone is, number 1, when you live together with them. Okay? Number 2, when you travel with them. And the most important, crucial part for you to truly know someone. Truly know someone, okay? Truly know their intentions. Truly know whether they are kind, or whether they claim, or whether they are just, everything that they're doing is just a facade. It's for finances to be involved. It's for finances to be involved. Once finances are involved, the true color of the person just pops up. You just see who they are. And I'm telling you this, you're going to be surprised. You're going to say, oh my goodness, I didn't know this is the type of person that I'm dealing with. Because when it comes to money, they're a completely different person altogether. You could even borrow some money from them, which you actually don't need. You just want to see what they are like. Someone will say, oh, but that's not a good thing to do. It's a very good thing to do. Because if you don't know someone and you give your all, whilst you've experienced trauma, you've been broken before, you've been taken for granted, you haven't been valued enough as the nice, kind woman that you are, and you want to date again, you don't want to be taken advantage of. And you don't want to be single and say, oh, I just want to be by myself. I just want to focus on my own. No, you can't focus on your own. You are not an island. You are not an island, okay? You are not an island. You need a companion. You need someone to share your life with, but you have to really choose wisely. And as I'm saying to you, the only way you can choose wisely is for you to make that list. And when you write a list, you write a criteria of the type of things you want to see in the person. You should include things that will give a reaction. Let's say you dated someone who was verbally abusive, extremely verbally abusive. They were abusive to the extent that the verbal abuse that was projected onto you, it extended to your very close loved ones. And they did that just to really hurt your feelings, because when you are in pain, it gives them joy. So what are you going to do when you want to date again with a new person? What you're going to do is to test the waters, test the boundaries, and see whether they are also verbally abusive. So when you realize the new person that you're going to date, something happened, or you said something or did something, and all of a sudden they became verbally abusive, then you know that's not a safe space for me to go. Guys, what I'm discussing is I really want your well-being to be improved, okay? For us to reduce the mental health impact. Do you know someone can be thinking because of trauma or whatever circumstances they're going through, and it's mostly relationships, and they're driving on the highway, and unfortunately they end up crashing into someone else's car because they're driving but they are not present. They are not present because they're experiencing all these forms of, life adversities that they've not taken the time to actually, analyze the whole situation, and they just keep moving. They just keep jumping from one relationship to the other. They haven't done the homework to ascertain what exactly is going on here. And sometimes I tell you what, you are not the problem, you are not the problem. Because you haven't done the homework to know what sort of person to date. So you're just looking at things on a very surface level. You're like, oh my goodness, this person is very attractive. I've never seen an attractive person like that in my entire life. So the moment they approach you, you think you love them, but it's not love. Do you understand what I'm saying, guys? It's actually not love. So it's really important for you to do that homework so you can attract the right person. So you are not the one at fault. It's not you. You just haven't taken the time to reanalyze your life and done all that and the groundwork for you to reorganize a list. Maybe you have a list of you have a criteria list of things that you want to see in a partner before you date them again. But you use the same list for your previous relationship and it didn't work out. It didn't work out because when you go back and you reanalyze that list, you realize that that's not a good list. I shouldn't have included this. This actually didn't work in 2 relationships. Why do I still have this on the list? Let me change this. Let me do this. Let me look for a reaction. Let me do X, Y, Z. And then that's when it starts to work. Do you understand what I'm saying, guys? Please share this video. Share. Invite someone to join in. This is Unbound Chapters. It's a platform created to support women who are rebuilding their lives, healing from all forms of trauma, domestic violence, divorce, abuse, separation, heartbreaks, just different adversities in life, okay? This is the platform for it. We don't judge people. We give you strategies and tools to help you navigate your life so you can heal better, to reduce the mental health impact, and for your own well-being and stability. So, you enjoy the fine things in life. So how is everyone doing? If anyone has any, experiences they want to share with us, they want to share with the rest of the viewers and myself, please send a request and I'll accept you, and you can share your experience and one thing that worked for you, that stood out for you. So we had a lady who shared that it was music that worked for her, and specific music she mentioned was Gangsta's Rap. Gangsta's Rap worked for her when she was homeless and she was dealing with her own traumatic experiences. Okay, to someone else, it could be something else. I shared with you guys that music did work for me as well, but doing self-evaluation, self-reflection. Someone will say, oh, I don't know how to do self-reflection. I'm going to do a whole series on self-reflection and self-evaluation, but I'll just give a little synopsis of what that means for you guys. So just taking a quality time out of your day, okay, for yourself. It doesn't have to be a very lengthy time. It could be 10 minutes. It could be 5 minutes. It could be any minute, And during that time, you're going to do mindfulness. If you guys don't know what that is, I'll explain very briefly. So it should be in a space that there will be less distraction or even no distraction. If there are no distractions in that space, even better. And you can basically just close your eyes, start to not think, start to reflect, okay? When you think it means you're just thinking without a focus and without a solution. When you're doing reflection, you're looking at what worked and what didn't work and why it didn't work and what sort of things you should do to make it work. So just shut your eyes. You could put a relaxation music on and start to think about it. It could be an assignment that you've worked on that assignment, 3-4 times with a colleague. So that in itself is a relationship, correct? So whenever they give you that, like an assignment, you always want to be in group with this specific person, and you keep doing that, and you keep scoring, you keep failing on that assignment. So it's probably not you, it's probably because the person that you're doing the assignment with doesn't pull their weight. They don't pull their weight. So therefore, it keeps affecting your mark. But because you're very close to this person, you don't want to destroy your friendship or, with this individual. It's really affecting you. That is that is a form of reflection. So now let's narrow it to dating, because I'm talking about dating after trauma part 3. Guys, I have the part 1 and 2 on my YouTube channel. It's Unbound. There's a space, then chapters. Okay? Unbound chapters is on my YouTube channel. Please jump on there and you listen to the part 1 and 2. And welcome to all the new people. My name is Elsie. This is Unbound Chapters. So let me talk about dating after trauma using this sort of approach that I was explaining before. So when it comes to dating and you're doing a self-reflection, write down things. Be very honest with yourself, okay? So this is a very honest way for you to do it. Write things. During the date, this is what the other individual did, but these are the things that I did. So being very honest with yourself, all right? Please don't deceive yourself and say, oh, I did nothing wrong, I was always right. No one is ever right. So when you write down things that you did, that will actually help you to evaluate how you're going to navigate the next date or the next relationship you enter. So let's say you were a very outspoken person when you were dating. Outspoken in the sense that you didn't even give the other person space to talk. When you guys are out and they ask a question, before they finish asking the question, you just jump into answer. You don't even give the other person opportunity to. It could just be a random question, okay? You wouldn't give the other person the opportunity. You just jump in and answer and boom, you're done. So when you analyze yourself, you realize, nah, this person wasn't treated with the respect for them to share their own experiences. When they ask a question, you were always jumping in because you're outspoken, you think you know it all, you can say it all, and therefore relationships do not work for you. But when you're honest with yourself, then you write that down. You're like, no, this is what I've been doing wrong. I haven't been giving people space when I'm dating. Maybe I should give the other person the opportunity instead of jumping straight away when a question is asked, when an opinion is asked to be shared. And I think, oh, I'm the best talker and, blah, blah, blah. You don't do that. All right? You reset that goal. You are like, okay, moving forward, when I'm dating and we go out and a question is asked, I'll give my partner or my date the opportunity to answer. And if there's anything I need to share, then I add mine to it. So in that case, your communication becomes assertive. You become an assertive communicator. Maybe that is what. Hi, Maya. Thanks for joining in. This is Unbound Chapters. If anyone has any experience, hi, Khadija. If anyone has any experiences they want to share, please send a request. Send a request to share your experiences. We don't judge anyone here. We haven't arrived yet. We are all learning. Okay. Backflip. I love the name. Thanks for joining in. So, when you reanalyze yourself and you realize that you are not assertive enough in your communication, I'm doing pretty well, Maya. How are you? Hope you're doing well too. Happy Sunday, guys. Happy Sunday. So when your communication is not assertive and you are passive aggressive, you just, you yourself just analyze your own communication skills. Maybe it's the way you get angry very quickly. They could be saying something which is meant as a joke. So you're dating this person and you haven't taken time to actually learn them. So we're talking about dating after trauma, guys, okay? How all these tips are important for you to analyze before you date again. You're dating this person or you've just started to date them. You haven't really taken time to analyze how they communicate. And every little, their sense of humor, it's out of the window. They just joke about everything and that's how they are. And you really haven't taken the time. So whatever they say, you take it as an offense. How do you expect that date to last? How do you expect that relationship to function? It's not going to go anywhere. So it's really important for you to take steps to learn people, learn how they communicate, learn their style, their approach, how they go about things, and see whether they can actually be in your corner. See whether those are the type of individuals that you want to date. Maybe you don't want someone who has a sense of humor because you're a very serious individual and you take everything to the extreme. There's nothing wrong with that. Maybe that's your style. Maybe growing up, it's always been about seriousness. You don't joke. Everything is boom, boom, boom. So when you happen to go out with this person, you go to the restaurant and they make a joke with the waitress or the waiter or whoever, you take offense. You take your bag and you walk away because you're angry. So that's why it's a lot of relationship these days or dating is actually not working. And sometimes what's your expectation in a date? It's not always about the looks. And I want someone who is skinny, tall, blonde, whatever, or black, fat, or whatever. It's not about that. It's not about the surface level, guys. It's not about the surface level, okay? Thanks for joining in, Frankie. It's not about the surface level. It's good for you to have a nice, attractive person. I know a lot of people say, oh, if the person is not attractive, the relationship will never last. Is that true, guys? Is it true that when you allow yourself to date someone who is not attractive, relationship will not last? Is it true, though? I really don't know. I don't know. I don't have that experience, but is it true that when they're attractive, it lasts? Someone also told me the other day that, she only wants to date ugly looking guys because they usually don't get attracted to other ladies. I'm like, what do you mean by ugly looking guys? Maybe one person could look ugly to you, to another woman, that is the most handsome dude they've seen in this world. So people have different sort of mentalities, but I really want us to go past that. I really want us to go past the physical. If you're gonna date after you've experienced trauma, please stop looking at the physical. Look at the values in the person. Look at the values in the person. Please follow this page. Follow this page. Follow this page if you haven't already. Share this live. We're talking about dating after you've experienced trauma. I mean, trauma is a very dangerous thing to experience. Some people, the experience of trauma actually led them to 6 feet below. They didn't even survive it for them to have another opportunity to date someone. Some people, unfortunately, you know, their experiences of trauma led them to end up in the psychiatric hospital. Some people, the experiences after trauma landed them in a very serious car accident. Some people, their experiences, okay, from dating, all right, and the experience trauma ended up with them. You love my glasses. Thank you. I love it too. The experiences of trauma actually ended them in trouble with the law because they couldn't cope and they ended up using substances. That's why these sort of topics, they are not light topics. Hello, Eva. Thanks for joining in. And where are you joining from, Eva? Where are you joining from? Where is everyone else joining from, actually? So, guys, I'm in Western Australia. Where is everyone joining from? Please share where you're joining from. Oh, you're in Australia as well. Hello, mate. Yeah. So, a lot of people. Oh, you're in Victoria. Wow, that's amazing. That's really amazing. I'm in Western Australia, but I have a family in Victoria as well. So, a lot of people's relationships, a lot of people's issues that they have in this world, it begins with relationships. It actually starts with relationships. That's how it starts. If you think, you actually don't need research to believe this. You don't need research to believe what I'm saying. Even if you listen to the news, a lot of things we see on the news is as a result of, oh, this relationship happened and this and that. Oh, you live in Brisbane, but you're from Kenya. Karibu. I mean, that's all I can speak. Yeah. So it starts with relationships. So it's so important for you to look at all this. Have you seen a lot of people who have ended up on different medications, depression? Someone wants to... John, do you have something to share with us? You sent me a request. Please write in the comment section if you have something to share with us. Someone is asking where I come from. So, well, you guys will have to guess where I come from. So write your guesses in the comment section. And let's see if you got it right. So John has sent a request to join as a guest. I'm just going to accept John, okay? Okay, let's see what John wants to say. So guys, we're talking about dating after trauma, dating after you've experienced trauma. Hello, John. Where are you joining
what's
from?
up? Australia,
Oh, which part of Australia?
Gold Coast.
Oh, wow. That's actually one place, seriously, on my bucket list that I would love to visit. What
Yeah,
time
it's
is
pretty
it there
nice.
now? What time is it in
6:50.
Really? It's only 4. So it means you guys are 2 hours ahead of Western Australia.
Oh, you're Western Australia.
Yeah, I'm Western Australia. Thanks for joining in. And do you have any experience or advice you want to share with the viewers?
Yeah, I don't really got any.
But any advice? I mean, or anyone's advice. So let's say if someone wants to date after they've experienced trauma, is there anything you want them to know so they don't experience
Never
that
give
again?
up.
Never give
up.
Okay.
Yo, Minjay.
That's really good. Thank you for
Hey, don't kick
the
me.
request.
You better not kick me.
I do have another person, Minje.
Yep.
Yeah, Minje, I'll accept you. So John, if you can please end yours.
I got you.
All right. Minje, I'm gonna accept you. Hello, Minje.
Yeah.
Am I saying your name properly?
Yeah.
Okay. Where are you joining from?
Oh, I know. On TikTok.
Oh, I mean, are you in Australia as well?
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks for joining in. Do you have any advice you want to give the viewers on dating?
Never give up.
Okay. Anything else?
I don't know.
Or do you have any experience that when you look back or when you want to date again, you don't want that to repeat itself?
Yeah.
Would you like to share your experience? We are all learning. No one has arrived yet.
Oh. Oh yeah. I don't know. I don't really have any experience.
Okay. All right. Thank you for joining in.
Alright.
Okay, I appreciate you joining in.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks, Minjay. Someone is saying, oh, Son, okay. Sonji, am I saying your name well? Sonji H, I'm gonna accept your request, okay? And you can share your experiences or advice with us. I hope I'm saying your name properly.
Yeah, it's
Hello. Hello?
Uh-huh.
Son GH, is that how you say your name?
Song, no need for the hands. Song
I
like
beg your
music
pardon?
song. Yes, song.
All right. Please go ahead with your advice or experiences.
what advice? I live in Australia, and I feel like
Oh,
it's
you
not a
sent
good
a
time
request
now.
to join as a guest. So, do you have any advice you want to give the viewers if they want to date? Is there any specific thing
Were
that
you
you
dating?
think? Do you have any advice to give to viewers who have experienced trauma but they want to date again and you just want them to know this is a no-no or this is, something, just an advice?
Is that you? Are you one of those people?
Oh, I mean, we are all healing. No one is perfect in this world, right? Yeah.
Are we?
Or even just a word of encouragement to someone who is struggling this afternoon. You never know, right?
Well, yeah.
So I
That's
had two
saying
people.
that's saying a lot.
I beg your pardon?
That's saying a lot. I mean, like, who are we healing from? Let's say
I
me and
didn't.
you dated. Hold on.
No,
Okay,
I
let's say
didn't
me and
actually
you
hear
dated,
what you
right?
said.
And then we broke up, and then would I be healing from you, or would it be the other way around?
Can you repeat yourself, please?
Okay, let's say me and you were dating for a minute,
Yeah.
and then we broke up. Who's healing from who in that situation?
Well, we're both healing from each other.
No.
Yeah, we are actually.
Okay, so
We're
like,
both
who
healing from
initiated?
each other. We're both healing
Right.
from
Okay.
each other.
If you say so, okay. Who initiated the breakup?
It depends who initiated it. It could be maybe I did something to break your heart, In that case, if you break up from me, then I actually initiated it because I'm the one who did something to break your heart.
Right.
Do you understand? So in that regard, I have to heal from the issue that I've caused you, the pain that I've caused you, and you have to heal from the pain that you've experienced from me. So we're healing from each other. So do you understand? So in that case, if I have to provide viewers advice, I will tell them never hurt someone you love, because it takes a very long time for them to actually fully heal and move on. And if you have to advise viewers from that point of view, what would you say?
I mean, it wouldn't be honest if you're the one who was doing the hurting. Then it wouldn't be honest, right? Coming
Yeah.
from you, it wouldn't be honest,
Yeah.
right?
So in that regard, you might say, never date a girl who does XYZ, depending on the issue. You know what I mean?
Quick question.
Yes.
Can I ask you a question? Do you wear glasses for aesthetics or to look prettier?
Oh, I don't know why I chucked this on today. I just felt
No,
like
hold
it.
on, because like I know you don't need glasses to see, right? So why do you wear glasses? Like, is it to look prettier or what?
Yes. It goes with the
Okay.
fit.
Ah,
It
that's
goes
cool.
with the outfit.
So it's for aesthetics.
So I do have a whole different pairs. I don't know. I just like the look.
How many pairs do you have?
Oh, a lot. So I was like, why not?
Not
Yeah.
to see, right?
So you can see me with these glasses
Just look
today.
like I'm
When
the
you look at
glasses
my
guy,
other,
right?
when you look at all my other videos, no glasses. This afternoon I felt like wearing glasses, and the next video I might wear a different pair, or so yeah.
Right. Where's
So
your
you
pro?
just have to do what makes you happy
I
in
want to see
life.
you with your pro.
Oh, we'll talk about that later. Just keep
Nah, we
guessing
talking
in the
about it now.
comment
Come on.
section. I have other people who are requesting to join as a guest, okay?
Nah, forget them. I'm right here. Like,
Son GH or Songi, I don't know. I don't know how to say your name. Thank you for coming on. Please share, follow my page, invite someone to
trust
join
me.
in as
Those
well.
conversations are not gonna be as interesting as this one. I guarantee you.
No, we're not talking about where I'm
Those people
from. You
coming
can
up,
keep
they're
guessing
not
where
gonna
I'm
be as
from in the
interested.
comment section. You've already guessed a couple of places. Egypt. I mean, why Egypt?
Okay. All right.
You've already guessed America, so
All right. It's okay. It's whatever you say.
you're closer.
I'll follow you. Okay.
It's a homework. I don't want you to leave. So if you stay tuned, you might probably know eventually.
I'll follow
Okay?
you. It's okay.
Thanks for joining in. Appreciate you coming. All right, guys. We are talking about dating after trauma. And yeah, if you guys have anything to share, or if you wanna, if you guys have anything to share, feel free to write it in the comment section, or if you have anything to say, send a request, and I will accept your request. Okay? Send a request. We're talking about dating after trauma, and this video is not gonna be long. This live, it's not gonna be long. It's not gonna be long because I do have an appointment. I'm checking the time, and I should be getting ready soon to head to my appointment, so it's not gonna be long. If you guys have any question, check it in the comment section. If you have any things, any tools in your toolkit that worked for you when you started to date after you experienced trauma, please check it in the comment section for us all to learn. Okay, check it in the comment section. I think I've said a few of things we should look out for when we want to date again. Things we should look out for when we want to date again, so we don't end up becoming hurt. So it's so important, it's so crucial for us to take those things into consideration, okay? Don't just take things at face value. Don't walk into random people and say, oh my gosh, this person is so nice. Like, you don't know the person. You can't just say they are so nice. Based on what? How are they nice? You can't just say they are so nice, okay? So please look after yourselves. Please look after yourselves. Look after yourselves. It's so important for you to look after yourselves. Like I said, I'm going to end this in the next few minutes. I'll end this session in the next few minutes. But head to my page on YouTube channel. It's Unbound. There's a space chapters. Follow my journey. Follow this platform. I'm going to be doing live, especially in this month. Happy new month, everyone. I forgot to wish you guys. I'm going to be doing a whole lot of live sessions, and I don't want you guys to miss. So follow this platform. Follow this platform. So when I go live, you guys can be a part of this supportive healing community. I love you guys. Look after yourselves. Look after your mental health. Talk to someone. Talk to a friend. If you feel, life is not treating you fair, and you really don't have anyone to talk to, and you want to come on here and send me a DM, feel free to do that. Look after yourselves. Look after yourselves, guys. I'll see you guys again shortly. I love you. Take care, guys. Ciao. Bye. Mwah.